Second Ezra 16 and 14. Behold, the plagues are sent and shall not return again until they come upon the earth.
Mm-hmm. And with that, we want to give all praises, honor, and glory to
Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim Rakakadash.
We want to give double honors to the apostles and elders of Israel to rule well. Greetings and salutations to the Akiyam, Akwathiam, and the speckled bird listening and learning. Shalom. You want to read that for me again?
Got you.
Something up there. Grab something real quick.
Second Ezra 16 and 14.
Mm-hmm.
Behold, the plagues are sent and shall not return again until they come upon the earth. The fire is kindled and shall not be put out.
That's right. The plagues are sent, and they're not going to be. They're not going to return, man. Okay. So the Most High is getting ready to let loose on America. Now I'm looking for a quick article that I took an image of pertaining to the Walton family. Okay. If I can find it here. So the Walton family basically has a lot to do with Walmart. Okay. Now I was watching a video earlier today at the plantation. When they give me my little fucking break that don't seem like a break. And I was listening to a brother talking about, I think it was the brother GMS KDC was talking about how 100 or so young so-called black men were running around in downtown Chicago beating people the hell up. Okay, this similar incident happened in Philadelphia. It was several hundred young so-called black men running around beating people the hell up. Okay, these things are going to intensify, man. Now, when you're talking about the plagues, man, when these Walmart stores shut down in Chicago, what do you think these so-called black people are going to do? Because all of these stores are in their neighborhoods. They're going to have to venture out into Esau's neighborhoods to go shopping, which is going to cause a whole lot of other problems. You see? There's going to be a lot of racial tension that's going to be built up because of this. Okay, now this is not just in the Chicago area, but there's other parts of the United States that are, and it looks like mainly Jake neighborhoods where these things are starting to take place. So when the brother read, behold, the plagues are sent and shall not return again until they come upon the earth. These things that are taking place right now, these food shortages, the cutting off of the food supply for certain individuals is going to get way worse. Okay.
Hey, I was just listening just before you came. I was listening to that book. He just put up something called "Lights Out," I think, or something like that.
Okay.
And basically, when that goes out, it's going to affect the water to where the water's out too.
Oh yeah. Yep.
And what, you can live without water for 3 days?
Something like that. Yeah. They know what they're doing, man. Mm-hmm. Oh, they know what they're doing. Mm-hmm. Once they shut the lights off, the water, the sewage, all of those facilities, they shut down. Esau is going to cut everything off to where you are going to have to go and look for help, man. Okay. Now, I can't find that. I swear I took an image of that. But it was talking about the one Walton being a military intelligence officer. And he was the one involved in setting up the camps for the Japanese during World War II, man. Okay. So it's interesting how they're going to cut off a lot of things from Jake and a lot of these neighborhoods. And when they start rioting, where do you think they're going to start sticking these people's asses at? There's already proof that they've had underground tunnels dug underneath certain WalMarts in certain cities. Okay, so there's a lot of shit that's getting ready to start taking place, man. And Jake is not ready for it. You want to get 15 for me?
Con.
Read down.
Yep. 716 and 15.
Mm-hmm.
The fire is kindled and shall not be put out
That's right.
till it consume the foundation of the earth,
Mm-hmm.
like as an arrow which is shot of a mighty archer. If I'm saying that right. A
Archer.
mighty archer
Mm-hmm.
returneth not backward.
That's right.
Even so, the plagues that shall be sent upon the earth shall not return again.
That's right. Once you shoot an arrow, you can't. That arrow's not going to turn around and come back to you. It's just going to continue going, and that's what's going to happen with these plagues, man. You know, the lack of food, the lack of water, the lack of resources. Period, man. The money's getting ready to change. It's going to go from a physical currency to a digital currency. Okay. So there's a lot of things that are getting ready to take place, man, and Jake is just not ready for it. Go ahead.
Reading on, woe is me,
Mm-hmm.
who will deliver me in those days?
That's right. This is Edris saying, "Who is going to deliver me in those days?" Which goes into reincarnation. Okay, because he's seen what was going to happen in the last days, and he understood reincarnation. He knows that he's going to be here. Okay, you know, and it was that bad. And the man did, and it said that he actually got physically sick. A lot of the prophets got sick, man, when they saw the visions, man, that the Most High sent him. You see? Go ahead.
The beginning, who
Mm-hmm.
will deliver me in those days? The beginning of sorrows and great mournings, the beginning of famine and great death.
The beginning of famine and great death. That I just talked about all these Walmarts shutting down, all these cattle dying, 18,000 cattle, millions of chickens. Okay, currency changes coming, inflation out of the ass, man. When this dollar collapses, basically, you know, everything is going to cost an arm and a fucking leg, you know, and it might cost some of you an arm and a fucking leg because you might be the fool. Go ahead, brother.
The beginning of wars and the powers shall stand in fear.
Mm-hmm.
The beginning of evils, what shall I do when these evils shall come?
That's right. What shall I do? I'm going to call on the name Yahweh Shem Yahushua. The name of the Lord is a strong tower, and the righteous runneth into it. Go ahead, brother.
Behold, famine and plague, tribulations and anguish are sent as scourges for admin.
Amendment. Mm-hmm.
But
That's
for
right.
all these
Go ahead, brother. Go ahead.
but for all these things they shall not turn from their wickedness.
That's right. A lot of these things, like I just got done explaining, you know, these young so called black men up in Chicago running around acting like fucking gorillas and buffoons, you know, seeing the condition of the earth, man. Listening and understanding that Russia and China are getting ready to go to war with America. Food supply shortages. These Negroes are still doing stupid shit, man. They're not going to turn from their wicked ways. Even though they see the prophets on the street telling them that all hell is getting ready to break loose. Get right with the Lord.
God, precept.
Go ahead, brother.
For the brothers who ain't getting right, two
Mm-hmm.
thirds. Revelations 18:4. Then I heard another voice calling from heaven, come away from her, my people. Do not take part in her sins,
That's right.
or you will be punished with her.
Mm-hmm.
For her sins are piled as high as heaven, and Yahweh Shai remembers her evil deeds.
Mm-hmm.
Do to her as she has done to others, double her penalty for all her evil deeds.
That's right. And that's what's going to happen, man. They're going to get double what the children of Israel did. And the 2/3 are going to get put to death over here in America because they don't want to come out of this place. They want to continue being wicked as hell, you know? And that's not the scriptures say, what manner of person ought ye to be in all holy conversation, you know? When these things start to take place, man. What type of person are you going to be? What type of person should you be? Knowing the fear that you have to have fear of the Most High, Yahweh Shem Yahushua. You can't be out here running around with another 100 other little black kids beating people to fuck up, man. You know, continuing to follow the ways of Egypt, man. You can't do that. You know, I think it was during the time of Moses, man. Who wants to go back to Egypt? Go and stand over there. And all the people that went and stood over there because they wanted to go back to Egypt, what happened? They were put to death. And that's what's going to happen in this day. Go ahead.
Reading on, but for all these things they shall not turn from their wickedness, nor be always mindful of the scourges.
Mm-hmm.
Behold, victuals shall be so good cheap upon the earth, that they shall think themselves to be in a good case.
And that's what's taking place right now. Things are still kind of in a normal position. But when that dollar really starts getting hit, okay, by these other nations dumping the dollar, when that inflation goes up, man, and they go to the grocery store and that same basket of goddamn food costs them 5 times the amount. A lot of people are going to be unable to purchase food, man, which is going to cause people to start rioting. They're going to start looting, you know. And shit, I heard they were looting some of the WalMarts up in Chicago because they were closing down. Like, fuck it, we're gonna go get what we want now. You know, you see, and that's what's going to take place, man, on a large scale in America. When people can't afford to go to the grocery store, they're gonna be, man. Listen, and then don't get caught slipping walking outside. You little young ass, petite, 100-pound fucking grown ass. I don't need a man, woman. You know, pushing your grocery cart out because them big ass diesel devos, they're gonna knock you the fuck out too. They might put you in the trunk too with the fucking groceries. Okay, this is what's gonna happen, man, in America, real soon. You see, they're gonna take your groceries. They're gonna take you. They're gonna be out here, man. People are gonna be out here murdering each other, man, for a bag of fucking groceries soon. You see? Go ahead, brother.
And even then shall evil grow upon earth,
Mm-hmm.
sword, famine, and great confusion.
That's right, confusion, man. People are going to be running to and fro, man, and trying to figure out what the hell is going on. You know, because they don't have this covering. They don't have the comfort of Yahweh Bashim Shai. They don't have that name. They don't have the understanding of these holy scriptures, man. We're going to stand still, man, and watch the show. You know, until the Spirit moves us. Hey, go here. Don't go home. Go over there. You know, or stay in your house. Don't go out. You know, whatever the Spirit moves us to do, man, we're going to know it's the Lord dealing with us, man. And a lot of you people are going to be confused as hell. You're going to be fucking just out here just running around crazy, screaming and hollering. You know? Go ahead.
For many of them that dwell upon the earth shall perish of famine,
Mm-hmm.
and the other that escape the hunger shall the sword destroy.
That's right. So if you out here trying to run around trying to get food and you can't because you don't have any means to either take the food or purchase the food, you're going to die of starvation. And if you don't die of starvation and the Lord ain't dealing with you, man, there's going to be a lot of people out here with guns, knives, bats, sledgehammers that are going to be out here taking people's shit. Okay? They're going to bust you upside your head with a sledgehammer and take your shit. You know? And yes, I like to be graphic about it because this is what the fuck is getting ready to happen, man. You people got to understand, man. We're not out here to what is the scripture? Spare not. Lift up thy voice like a trumpet and spare not, and tell my people their transgressions, man. We're telling you people that you've done wrong by the Most High, okay? And now the judgment is here. Go ahead,
2 Ezra 16 and 23.
Mm-hmm.
And the dead shall be cast out as dung,
That's right.
and there shall be no man to comfort them.
That's right. You're not gonna have time to give any of your loved ones hugs and shit and put them in the ground. You're gonna have to leave them laying on the sidewalk with their guts hanging out their ass because they got ran over by a Humvee, okay, with their head knocked off. Yeah, you people better understand, man. That's what's coming here.
That scripture says that the blood's going to spill so high
Yep.
to the horse's bridle.
Horse's bridle. Yeah. There's gonna be a lot of bloodshed here in America, man. You know. It's getting ready to get real, man. Go ahead.
For the earth shall be wasted, and the cities shall be cast down.
That's right. They're going to burn this goddamn nation to the ground. And what is that? He said if there's going to be a fire burning before Yahweh Shah comes, there's going to be a fire already burning, man. And that's going to be that fire. All hell breaking loose, the tribulation. And Matthew, in the book of Matthew, I believe it's the 24th chapter, immediately after the tribulation, he's going to take his elect out of here. So we're going to be here when this shit goes down. You know? We just got to hold fast, man. You know, and like I said, what manner of person ought you to be in all holy conversation, man? When all hell starts breaking loose, man, are you gonna go be a nigga? Or are you just gonna be you're allowed to protect your home, your family, you know? But when you start slipping back into the world, man, you know, and doing things that you ought not, then the Most High is probably not dealing with you, and He's gonna put your ass to death, man. You got anything else, son? That's it. Well, with that, we're going to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shah, Bahashim, Akakadash. And with that, we're going to give all praises to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shah. Shalom to the Agiyam, Aquathiyam, and the speckled bird listening and learning. Shalom.
Shalom.
Shalakia, y'all. Slip. A little tired.